Assalamu alaikum friends and students. Hope you fine. And today we will discuss about the history of English. Many people tried and they sacrificed their life in the history of everything in which we discuss about English. English language, West Germanic language of the Indo-European language family that is closely related to the Persian, German, and Dutch in Belgium called Flemish language. English originated in England and is the dominant language of United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Ireland, New Zealand, and various island nations in the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean. It is also an official language of India, the Philippines, Singapore, and many countries in sub-Saharan Africa, including South Africa. English is the fastest choice of foreign language in most other countries of the world, and it is that state that has given in the position of global lingua franca. It is estimated that about a third of the world population, some 2 billion person, now use English. Origin and basic characteristic. English belongs to the Indo-European family of language and it is therefore related to most other languages spoken in Europe and Western Asia from Iceland to India. The parent tongue called Proto-Indo-European was spoken about 5,000 years ago by Normand, believed to have Roman in southeast European plains. Germanic, one of the language group, are descendant from this ancestral speech is usually divided by scholars into the three region groups: East, Burgundian, Vandal, and Catholic all extent; North, Iceland, Frisic, Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish; and West, German, Dutch, and Flemish, Frisian, and English. Tough closely related to English, German remain far more conservative than English in its retention of the fairly elaborate system of inflation. Frisian spoke by the inhabitants of Dutch province of Ireland and inland of and west coast of Schleswig in the language most nearly related to modern language. Iceland, which is changed little over the last thousand years, is the living language most nearly resembles Old English in grammatical structure. Modern English is analytical, relatively uninflected, whereas the Proto-Indo-European, the ancestral tongue of the most of the modern European language, German, French, Russian, Greek, was synthesis or influence. During the course of thousands of years, English words have been slowly simplified from the inflected variable form found in the Sanskrit, Greek, Latin, Russian, and German toward invariable form as Chinese and Vietnamese. The Germans and Chinese word of the noun man are exemplary. German has five forms: man, menis, many, manner, manieren. Chinese has one form, ran. English stands in between with the form and man are mans. Mans in English only noun pronoun as in he, him, his, adjective as in big, bigger, biggest, and verb are inflected. English is the only European language to employ uninflected adjective. If the modern English word right is compared with the corresponding word in Old English and modern German, it will be found that English now has only five forms: write, writes, roads, riding, written, whereas Old English written had 13 and modern German written has 16. In addition to the simplicity of inflection, English has two other basic characteristics: flexibility of functions and openness of vocabulary. Flexibility of the function has grown over the last 5 centuries as consequence of the loss of inflections. Words formerly distinguished as noun or verb by different in their forms are now often used as both noun and verb. One can speak, for example, of planning a table or tabling, a plan, booking a place or placing a book, lifting a thumb or thumbing a lift. In other Indo-European language, apart from a rare expressions in Scandinavian language, noun and verb are never identical because of the necessity of separate noun and verb handling. In English form for traditional pronoun adjective and adverb can also function as noun, adjective and adverb and verb and noun pronoun and adverb and adjective. So this was the history of English. Hope you understand. Inshallah we will meet in the next lecture. Goodbye.